the UK. He happens to have the #1 gardening product on QVC in the UK. And we started hearing about this and heard how fabulous it is, how many customers love it because it gives you bigger flowers, it gives you more vegetables. We said, we gotta get it here to QVC. And guess who helped us? Barbara King. It is Richard Jackson's Blossom Booster Concentrate Fertilizer. Not Richard Jackson, this is Barbara King, who owns this gorgeous flower shop here close to Westchester, and it's just absolutely exquisite. So she knows a lot about gardening, a lot about how to create beautiful things, and this is awesome because we before had a 3-pound version of this,
did.
right?
Yes.
That customers have loved and raved about. Now we're giving you a 4.5-pound container, and already 3,000 have been ordered, and we just brought it in for April. It's coming to you at 2 easy payments of $16.81. Hello, Barbara.
Hi.
So nice to see you.
I'm so happy to be here. Gardening season, and this is a must-have if you want the most spectacular plants with the biggest blossoms or the best tomatoes you ever grew. Richard Jackson is so easy to use, and it's because of his 3 key ingredients that he puts in. One is extraordinarily high levels of potash. The potash is going to give you huge flowers and more flowers. Then there's a seaweed extract, and that is going to give your plants that burst of energy that they're going to need to produce all those flowers, fruits, and vegetables. And then there is a wetting agent. This wetting agent's going to hold all those nutrients into the soil so the plants get exactly what they need. Richard knew nothing like this existed out on the market, so he created it, and he knew that he was going to get results like his customers are getting. These are all testimonial pictures.
Are they really?
Yeah, from the UK. And this is one from Rob and Brenda Hunter. And they are from England, and they said that this clematis was on its last legs. We were about to throw it out.
Oh, come on.
And I know, and his wife said, you know what? I have this Richard Jackson Blossom Booster. Let me try it on the plant. And boom, they had over 180 flowers on this one plant.
He gave the clematis CPR, brought it to life, right?
I know. Now, if you like tomatoes, I promise you, you will have bumper crops after using Richard Jackson Blossom Booster. You're going to have huge tomatoes. We also have scientific proof now because we did a field study. So this field study shows that after using Richard Jackson compared to another leading brand of fertilizer used at the same weekly schedule with Richard Jackson, you are going to get more tomatoes and bigger tomatoes. So who doesn't like more tomatoes?
Hello, tomato and cheese sandwich.
Oh.
I toast the bread very lightly.
Yum.
Little bit of tomato, sliced tomato, salt and pepper, and some cheese. Oh,
You're making me hungry.
I could eat it all summer
Now,
long.
this is a before and after, and this is quite interesting. This is a garden in England after a hailstorm. Well, her plants looked so terrible, and this is Jean Willis from Bournemouth, England, and she said, I put Richard Jackson on all of these container plants, and within 2 weeks, this is what happened to my plants after using Richard Jackson Blossom Booster. They exploded with flowers, and the size was even bigger before the damage. I love this picture.
Okay.
This is lilies. Now, Geraldine Curd sent this picture in. She said, here's a picture of my husband who is 6'2" tall. Look at the size of the lilies. They are giant flowers.
Insane.
There's so many of them, and they're huge. My husband and I started using Richard Jackson, and we do this for a living.
Right.
So we were skeptical. We have tried everything, and Richard said, try this. It's so easy to use. The wetting agent, and there's just water on that one side, and look how the water just rolls away. The wetting agent soaks all the nutrients into the soil. That potash, it just gives you such giant amounts of flowers.
So you're talking about like ribbon-winning difference, like award-winning plants. You know, if you want to go to the county fair and submit that tomato plant of yours for that blue ribbon, you're going to want your Richard Jackson
Definitely. And you know, my husband has entered flowers and plants into the Philadelphia Flower Show, the Newport Flower Show. And when he used Richard Jackson, he got even more blue ribbons. And he was like, oh, honey, I've used the best of the best. I said, try this. He did, and he was like, get me more, get me giant sizes. And that's something that we're giving the customers here at QVC, only available here at QVC.
Because this is the 4.5, right?
Yes.
So you're getting 50% more than what we used to have with the 3-pound. Now, how long would this typically last the average gardener? How much do I use?
Okay, you're going to use a half a scoop into a gallon of water, or 1 teaspoon into a gallon of water.
Okay.
You mix it up, and you are ready to use the most amazing plant food. And plants are just like people. You give it the right food, and it is going to just burst and be the best it could be with flowers and vegetables. This is going to make 408 gallons.
Oh, wow.
That is a tremendous amount of plant food, and you're going to see results within about 2 weeks. And that's why customers are loving it too. It's easy to use, it works, and the results are amazing. This is container gardening, and this is really hard to do. Now, England, they have it on us with container gardening. Well, now you two can have the look of an English garden.
Well, that's the thing. No wonder we've been so envious of everybody in England for all their gardens. The secret was they were using Richard Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. And it works like magic. Look at those peppers. They are super sized.
Those are peppers that you can actually stuff. You know what I mean? And make a meal out of, right?
Exactly.
Some ground beef or ground pork. Ooh.
Now, hanging baskets, they dry out so easily. This wetting agent is not only going to hold the moisture into your plant, but it's going to give your plant those nutrients that it needs to give you more fruits, flowers, and vegetables. This is sent to us by Alan Goose. He's 77 years old. I've been gardening for 50 years. I was very cynical about your claims. However, I agreed to try it. The results have been truly astonishing. This miniature begonia basket grew nearly 4 feet across.
That is incredible. Oh, the roses.
Isn't that beautiful?
So you can use this for almost anything?
You can use it for indoor plants, outdoor plants, anything that grows. Richard Jackson is going to make it bigger and better. This rose is almost, I think, 5 inches across. It's huge. And if you want your plants and flowers and gardens to just be spectacular and not give it a lot of effort.
Oh, look at the hydrangea.
I know, it's hydrangea season.
Imagine the possibilities of your garden. And again, a 4.5 tub of the Blossom Booster Concentrate coming to you. We've had 600 orders now placed in the show, more than 3,600 overall. Grab it now. It's new this month. Customers love it. What do you have to give it a try? You can always send it back. You have 30 days. You only have to wait 2 weeks to see the difference.
I know. I love it.
Love it. Love it with the Easy Pay. Barbara King.
Thanks,
always a
Stacey.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, finally, we're getting to it. We're going to do some dirty work here, and it's really with something that has become a game changer when it comes to the toughest digging.